Hare Krishna, Rama Hare Hare. शुक्लां वरदं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं सद्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये प्रह्लाद नारद पराशर पुण्डरीक व्यासामृष सुख सौनक भीष्म धल्भ्यान् रुक्मांग उद्धव विभीषण फल्गुनादीन् पुण्यानिमां परमभागवतं नमामि निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखादमृतं ध्रुवसंयुक्तं विपद भागवतं रसमालय मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः नाट्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय हरे कृष्ण So we have been in the battlefield we saw in last couple of classes where Bhishma Dev was passing away in front of Krishna and that led to where Yudhishthira Maharaj asked several to Bhishma Dev. Yes, remember? He asked so many questions about it. After that, here it is. Yudhishthira tat akarmyam shayanam shara panjare aprishat vividhan dharman rishinam chanushvatam. Several questions. Dana dharman, raja dharman, moksha dharman, vibhagasah, stri dharman, bhavad dharman, samasa vyasa, yogatah. So all the dharmas are classified in different ways. So all the dharmas he asked about because every dharmas differ. It's not same. There are common dharmas and there are individual dharmas that one has to follow. So Dharmaraj was asking all these questions, and these details are not the details of these responses are not there in Bhagavatam. But if you go to Mahabharat, a lot of nice stories. The way that Bhishma Dev responds to all these questions, Yudhishthira will ask a question, is just summarized in one sloka. Then you'll ask certain questions within that, and there'll be stories. So many stories after stories, examples that Bhishma Dev gives, inspiring, very nice stories. Then after saying this one, Bhishma Dev was set ready to leave his body. So he concentrated. Idimati Rupakalpitha Vitsrena Bhavad Saswata Pungave Vibhumni Swasukam Upagate Kwachit Viharthum Prakritim Upeyushi Yat Bhava Pravaha. So he started investing his all time thoughts and everything in Krishna. So he was thinking about Krishna, appreciating Krishna. Specifically, he was remembering that particular scene. Remember where Krishna took the chariot wheel to fight and finish off Bhishma Dev. We saw these things also a few weeks back. That particular scene was he was captivated by that particular. Is because, as you can see here, is kept the promise of others and he compromised his promise. He compromised his promise. You all should remember, right? This we went through these things. We don't want to see those things again. So that is what Bhishmadev was appreciating much. So in our life also, people is how much we sacrifice our things to others is what is going to be appreciated than anything else. This person how much he's sacrificing. his time, his money, his energy, his knowledge, whatever you can think about. That is what is going to be a real wealth to someone. Um, specifically of all the dhanas, there are different types of dhanas are there. Every dhana is a quite important dhana one has to give to others. But the very important dana that one can give to others, huh? Yeah, because once a person has the knowledge, he can survive himself, right? So that's the thing in this whole Bhishmadev sharing his experience, sharing his knowledge to Yudhishthira Maharaj is giving the knowledge to him. So giving a knowledge is seen a very great dhana um, in as per the Dharma Shastra. So here over here that's what is happening. And after Bhishmadev passed away, everyone went back home. They did whatever they need to do, rituals and everything. And then another episode starts in 13th chapter. Now Dhritarashtra is ready to leave. That point of time, if you remember, Vidura returned back from his yatra, right? He returned back from his yatra. He was welcomed nicely, and then over the night, usually people sit and talk in the night, like that. You Vibish, not no, Vibhishna. What was it? Vidura. Go back to Ramayana. Vidura and Dhritarashtra and what is Dhritarashtra's wife's name? So they all sat together, had a round table conference going on, discussing nicely. And this conversation was very not pleasing nicely at all. It was a sharp conversation, very heavy conversation. Heavy dose was given by Vidur to his older brother. They had that relationship, they can talk. You cannot go and talk like that to anyone and everyone. They'll think crazy about it. But he was just going on and on and on. What type of life you're leading? In someone's your life is like a dog's life. Someone's we are waiting on someone's that to whose food you're eating, the person who killed your, sometimes to not that Vidura is trying to play a game here to political thing. That's not. He knows how to get the thing out of that person. Therefore, he has to use Kshatriya. These are Kshatriyas. To a Kshatriya, you have to put something like this. Then they will become shameful and things like that. Therefore, he said, you're eating a food of that person who killed your sons, 100 sons. Bhishma is giving you a meal. You're waiting for the meal from his hand. What type of dog's life you're leading? Shameless life. Rather, you should give up your life. So he was quite that. Um, and he said, you're thinking about yourself as Yudhishthira is going to save, this people is going to save. No one is going to be the savior. Ultimately, God is the savior. So you have to at least you come to the end of your life now. Try to quit everything. Don't be a blind person. We all know you're blind anyway, but don't become spiritually blind. You are blind during Kuru, but again, don't do this one. So he was different things over here, and then Red said, "Ready to go." They packed everything, nothing. They left the house. They went towards the northern side of southern part of northern Himalayas and went there. And next day morning, Yudhishthira Maharaj came. These are all recap only what we are doing. Quick recap. So Yudhishthira Maharaj came as usual. He finished all his morning prayers and everything. Came to take the blessings of his uncle and aunt missing in their rooms. And Viduru was also not there, missing. So he felt bad about it. He felt something that he offended his uncle. Therefore, he's not happy. He drowned himself or whatever happened. Not sure. So he was asking Sanjaya, he was asking others, and no one knows where they went. Over the night, they disappeared. So what to do? They don't know. It's not like someone kidnapped or something like that, right? So they don't know what to do now. So that time Narada Muni came. When Narada Muni came, he said, Yudhishthira, what's going on? Why are you lamenting? You seem to be not happy. And Yudhishthira explained the situation. So Narada said, do not worry about them. Do not worry about them. Do not worry about them. They are safe. Where are they? Where are they? Safe means where? In the senior homes or where are they? No, they are in Himalayas. They are in Himalayas. So this is quite very interesting. When I think personally myself, I feel that these kings are very attached. And you can see the second part of how they're very detached. They are so much, if a person is very much attached to a certain lifestyle and things like that, ask them to get up half an hour early, it's not going to be happening, right? Change your food habit, that's not going to happen. The Kshatriyas, just imagine, great kings, they gave up things right away and can change their lifestyle immediately, right? So much detached also, these people, right? Very great personalities. So something we can learn. We cannot be like them, but then we have to be preparing ourselves to detach from ourselves certain things. We have to practically start working on, I have to detach certain things, right? So therefore, he was saying, Narada Muni was saying that don't worry about it. He is there, okay, this is what their program is, they are doing good. And then Yudhishthira, little okay. So nothing seemed to be auspicious. So there are varieties of things has been given how Yudhishthira Maharaj feels something has happened wrong. So his left side of body, limbs, I started, uh, what do you say? I started blinking. I saw left side of the eyelid was blinking. Left side shoulder was, having, some jerks. And there are certain symptoms. Been he was able to see the temple deities where he could feel that the temple deities were crying. The calves were not going to the mother to drink milk. The jackal and owls were circumlating Yudhishthira Maharaj. He had all sort of different things, which means for him something is not right. All these inauspicious signs, something was not right. At the point of time, Arjuna returned back. Arjuna came back. When as soon as Yudhishthira Maharaj could see Arjuna, he became very happy. Arjuna, you're back. So now that you're back, please tell me how were things? How was Devaki doing? How is Vasudev doing? And Akrura is doing? He just gave a list of names. How everyone is doing? How is Uncle doing? All sort of question he asked. And is everything is okay over there? So he was asking some multiple questions, but Arjuna was not answering anything. How is our great friend, advisor, well-wisher Krishna is doing? Why are you not talking? Tell what's happening. You seem to be the brilliance on your face is seem to be missing. Arjuna is brilliant person in appearance, so he seemed to be, everything is the effulgence, the everything is gone on your face. What's happening? Why you seem to be so different now? Before you left, you were nice. Now, after you're coming back from Dwaraka, you look totally different. So, the way that Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, there are four, five slokas are there, beautiful points. How many of people really want to look bright, right? How many? What makes a person to be um, uh, looking auspicious, not by putting some creams and all those paints and shining things on your face. You look, I can also look bright by putting all this makeup sets and things like that. You can do those things, but naturally, how can you be effulgent? How can you be bright without your, yeah, without applying any creams, any sort of things, right? How can you be like that? So therefore those things were missing in Arjuna. As soon as those things were missing in Arjuna, Yudhishthira asked certain questions which could cause a person to fall from what he's doing, right? If you lie, you cannot, your face is not going to be bright. If you cheat others, if you take away someone's property, all those things are going to impact negatively to that person. He might be happy externally having more money by cheating others and all, but there are so many negative things goes into that person. As therefore, they all very carefully guarded to follow the dharma. So you can see here what Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking Arjuna certain questions about the reason for if he has failed to do these things. Therefore, he is like this. Okay, kachitte kachitte anamayam tatra भ्रष्ट तेज विभासि मे अलब्धमानो अवज्ञात किं वा तात शिरोषितः. So you read this one.
My brother Arjun, please tell me whether your health is all right. You appear to have lost your bodily luster. Is this due to others disrespecting and neglecting you because of your long stay at Dwarka?
If someone is not, someone is who is happy, always happy, that person is not happy. I'm talking to you. That person is not happy. What do you ask that person? You see somewhat that person is different today. He's somewhat like this or something like that. What do you ask this person first?
I would ask like if someone is that they can like they're not talking.
Okay. What was the first question that Yudhishthira asked to Arjuna? In this whole paragraph, what was the first thing he addressed? Health. So he doesn't get into an assumption that you have a personal problem with someone, someone hurt you, therefore you have these problems, right? That's not there. That's the second part of it. First thing is, are you doing okay with your health? Right? It could be the first thing is this person have a headache, so therefore is like this, right? So we do not ask about health. What did you ask? Right. Right. So this we can understand how far we are taking one simple thing into a second stage. We can address things on a practical things. We can see how these people have addressed things. Is your health all right? First question, is your health all right? The person says yes. Then you go to the second, or you been disturbed or whatever it may be, right? So this goes to the next layer. Health is all right. You appear to, why are you asking this question? There's a reason why I'm asking the question. What's the reason? Appear to have lost your body luster. He's giving a reason here. Okay? There are people for no reason they will trigger a person. Person will be normal. They will not have a reason. Simply go and trigger that person because you made an assumption something is going on and you trigger the person. But here is not an assumption here. He has a health and is giving a reason why I'm asking this to you because you look different than the normal. Your body luster is lot. Is this due to others disrespecting you? Now comes the third next part. Did someone disrespect you and neglecting you because of your long stay at Dwaraka? Long stay at Dwaraka. That another point is that you don't stay in someone's house for too long. You lose what? Respect. You go be a gentleman, be there, stay there and come back. More you stay, you lose your respect. That's general. Is it not what the general thing is? So I was asking someone, one of our person whom I know, that is he has an option of moving to any places, and his brother is in United States in another city, Dallas. And then I was asking him, you have an option of moving to any place. Your brother is in Dallas, and these brothers' wives are sisters, right? That means a nice option. You buy another house next to your brother and you all live together. And the immediate answer he said is distance is better. They are good brothers, believe it. They meet, make a program, they meet every year at least 3 times. Either they come or he goes, but the person answer to me is distance is better. Right? You stay longer, it's going to be something like that. So he has this first sloka, he goes here. Kachin nabihato abhavaihi sabdhadbir amangalaihi न तदम उक्तम अतिबिया आस्यातत ततिश्रुतम. Who wants to read? Can you read? So the 1.5 sloka went on addressing that person. You have a problem, you have this one. Now next thing he goes into the second, could you not give charity to one who asked? Or could you not keep your promise to someone? So these are the things which will bring a person down. You just fail to give charity. You don't do anything. You just preserve everything to yourself. Nothing care about others. Then that's a failure. Another thing is you promise someone something and you don't keep it up. You don't keep it up, right? So third one. Who wants to read? Oh, you read, please.
You are always the protector of the living, such as Brahma, children, cows, women, and could you not give them protection when they approach you for shelter?
So who all has to be given protection? Brahmana, children, cows, women, and also anyone who diseased. Right? Same thing applies when you go to meet someone also. When you go to meet someone, especially the house has a child, a deceased person, an old person, then you just reciprocate, take something as a gift to that person. So these are some dharmas that one should follow. If you fail to do any of those things, then again there's a problem. You didn't give protection to any of these things. Let's move on. Kachitvam nagamo agamamyam gamyam vasat kritam striyam parajito vata bhavan notamair nasamaihi patihi. Have you conducted a woman of, okay, you want to read? Okay. Have you not taken, Mataji, please read.
Have you not taken care of old men and boys who deserve to die with you? Have you left them and taken your meals alone? Have you committed some unpardonable mistakes which is considered to be demoniacal?
So taking care of old men, boys deserve to dine with you, left them taken. Another point is that meal, food has to be shared. Food has to be shared among people, not only just you eat, you have to give to others also. So those things have been addressed here. Next, who wants to read? Yes.
Or is it that you are feeling empty for a long time because you might have lost your most intimate friend, Lord Krishna? So my brother Arjuna, I can think of no other reason of you becoming so dejected.
So this is a key point of this sloka. Finally, he comes to a point saying that he understood Arjuna will not fail in any of those dharmas. They're not going to do that part. Something else has bothered him, which made him lose everything in his life. Everything is lost, right? What is that? Then he thought, is everything okay with Krishna? Is everything okay with Krishna? Because when Vidura came, he hided that message. That time only Krishna left the planet. But Vidura did not convey that message to Yudhishthira Maharaj. He did not reveal that Krishna left. Now he is asking, is everything okay with your friend Krishna, who is your close, intimate friend? Is he okay? Is anything wrong going on? I can't think of anything else. Anything else. So, if a person is God conscious, if a person thinking about God, chanting about God, is always thinking about God, then he has all the thing that he need in his life. Right? When God is not there, this person is going to be down. And that's what exactly is happening with Arjun in this case. When Yudhishthira Maharaj said Krishna's name, then Arjuna could not control any further. He started weeping and crying like a small baby. Small baby. He started crying. He started crying, pouring out. Right? He was crying Krishna. He was crying. Krishna was crying. Do you know why he was crying? You don't know? Okay. So, so he was so much he was crying. Arjuna was crying, is saying, "O King, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, who treated me exactly like an intimate friend, has left me alone. That by my astounding power, which astonished even the demigods, is no longer with me." Okay. So here he reveals the message that this is the reason because Krishna has left